visit all the vertex and return back to the starting vertex. That problem is to find out any cycle is present in the graph or not. That means we have to start from 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4 and 3, 3 to 5, and again we can move any of the vertex and it can reach at the starting vertex. That means it can move the starting vertex and the ending vertex are same. That is known as the, there is a loop in this problem or in this graph. We can say that this is the Hamiltonian cycle problem. In this we check the graph is directed or undirected, but it always be connected. That means all the vertex are connected to each other, because if it is not connected, the cycle is not possible. Then is the NP-hard problem, and NP-hard problem is to find or to solve this NP-hard problem, that is very complex term, and the exponential time complexity problem is here. Next is the example of this. In this graph, number of nodes are present 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each node are connected to each other. We can form number of cycle for this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. These are the nodes value. That means 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to again back to 1. There are number of possibilities are present, and there is a no taking of the duplicate path values. So what is the Hamiltonian cycle problem? In this problem or in the directed graph problem, there is a simple cycle is formed which contain every vertex of the graph. Now we have to prove that this Hamiltonian problem, that is NP complete. We already know that for the NP complete problem, we have first proved this is in the class NP. In the second step, we have to prove that this is the NP hard problem. So for the NP class problem, we have to find, or we have a certificate or verifiable certificate for this particular problem. That means we have given the solution of this problem, and this is the authentic solution for this, and we have just putting the value of this variables and find the optimal solution in the polynomial time. In each of the problem we can perform these same steps. So for this, start from the step 1, prove that the cycle problem is in the class NP. A set with the n element has a 2 to the power n possible subsets. Then a graph with the n vertex and 2 to the power n possible options or the set are present. An algorithm need to check whether any one of this form a Hamiltonian path or not. If the graph is represented as the adjacency matrix, or we can say this is the neighbor matrix, it will take n factorial comparison. It has a burst time complexity that is the order of 2 to the power n. Let me are given a graph and a certificate that telling that the sequence of the vertex from form a Hamiltonian cycle. That means we have given which vertex is followed by the second vertex, and so on. We have given the certificate for this that can form a cycle. Then we can easily choose those vertex and form the path in the polynomial time. So we can say that this Hamiltonian cycle problem, that is in the class NP. For the step 2, we have to prove that this is NP hard. For the NP hard problem, we can do the reduction step. In this, we know a problem is NP hard if every problem in NP that can be reduced to set problem in the polynomial time. So we already proved that all the NP problem that reduced to set problem, and set problem is reduced to 3CNF set problem. We already proved all these terms. Again, this 3CNF set problem reduced to click problem, and this reduced to vertex cover problem. Then if we reduce, or we can reduce this vertex cover problem to Hamiltonian cycle problem in the polynomial time, that means we can do reduction process very easily. We can reduce one problem to the another problem, then we can say this is the NP hard problem. Then in the step 1 we proved this is in the class NP. In the second step we have proved this is the NP hard. So on the basis of these two steps, we can say that this this Hamiltonian problem, that is the NP complete problem. Next is the example of this. Find out all the possible path. This graph is given. There is more than one path is given. That path contains all vertex of G exactly once except the starting vertex, that is known as the Hamiltonian path. If we cover the path 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to again 1 is not possible, because the starting and the ending vertex is same, but only for the 2 times, not more than 2 times. And so the path contain each vertex exactly once, whereas circuit first and last vertex are same. In the next, we also represent by the example v1, v2, v3, v4, v5. This is the path, no vertex is same. In this, the number of vertex may be same, so this is known as circuit. Next, we can solve this Hamiltonian circuit problem using the backtracking algorithm. Backtracking means if there is a problem at the last vertex, then we can backtrack. That means we can move to the previous one of this. So same method we can solve the example of this. Here we can start from any one vertex that make a tree. Then the first element of our partial solution is the first intermediate vertex of the Hamiltonian cycle that is to be constructed. The next adjacent vertex is the started on the basis of the alphabetical order of any of the stage. Any vertex made a cycle with any vertex, then that vertex is known as the dead end. In this case, we backtrack one step and again search by selecting the another vertex, and we repeat this step to obtain the final solution for this. So we backtrack one step by one step if we don't get the final solution for this. So this is the example of this. In this graph, we can see this is the undirected graph. Number of vertex are present, A, B, C, D, E, F. Number of vertex are present. We can choose any of the vertex. So in this we can start from A. We start from the vertex A, that is A become the root, and its neighbor vertex, as we see, neighbor vertex are D, C and B. So we can choose the neighbor vertex for each of the node. For B, if we're talking about B, then B contains C and E, and C contain all the vertex except F, and for F, E and D are possible. So we choose the neighbor nodes for this. So we take all the node in the alphabetical order starting from A. By using this diagram, there are the number of 3 neighbors are present, B, C and D. Now we can process in the alphabetical order. That means after A we can select B, and B have the neighbor C and D. Now choose C, C have neighbor D and E. Now D have neighbor E and F. Move to the next. D have the neighbor E and F, and E have the neighbor F. After F, all nodes are processed. That means F has no value because the neighbors of F is already included in this tree, so we don't need to process this element. That means F is the dead end, so we have to backtrack from this F. So after F, all nodes are processed, so F is dead end, so we backtrack from. Backtrack means we have reached at E, so we process E node. Next, when dead end is reached, then we backtrack from the above vertex. That means we start from E. Now we can see this E has the 4 neighbors like C, D, F and B. Now F is already checked, that is the dead end, and B and D, we can see that this is already processed. We can see here F is the checked, that is the dead end, and B, F and D, this B, F and D. F is the dead end, this B, D and C, we can say B, C and D, this is already visited or processed. So this is also dead end, so we do again backtracking and we reach at the next node. In this next node, because E is the dead node, we reach at this D, as we already see in this example. We already processed these elements, then we backtrack at point D. We choose the right, this E. After E, we can choose F. On the F, we can see F has a neighbor D and E. Here E is the dead end because we already processed this. So this dead end is removed in the next tree, and F is also removed because this is also the dead end. So in this tree we can see that we can move at this E. E has a neighbor F, B, C and D. In this case B and C already visited, so we can remove this node in the next tree. In this we can see E has the neighbor F and D, and F has a neighbor D and A, and this have E, and A is repeated. According to this definition, the starting vertex and the ending vertex are same, so this is the final solution. In this, starting and the ending vertex are same, we can obtain other Hamiltonian cycle by considering the other vertex also. Like if we start from B as a root, then we can choose that path also. this is about the Hamiltonian path. An example of the path. For solving the problem of the Hamiltonian path, we can choose a backtracking algorithm. We backtrack one by one till the last root element is same as the last element. That is the final solution for the Hamiltonian path problem.